Alright, how's it going, YouTube? So we back out again with the Kyosho GT-1. I did put foams on it. Foams got a little prep on there. So I'm gonna run it real quick, burn off the prep, and then we'll get some passes in and some running, because I don't like the way it was running on the rubber tire. I did fix the front. I fixed everything, so hopefully this car is all set. So we got it on 6S again, same setup, just do the foams on there and fix the problem at hand. So let me go ahead and get it set up, and then we'll probably get some passes in, see what it does, and just run it. So stay tuned. I also brought the Bandit again because I don't like the way it was running yesterday. It was pulling a lot to the right, so I'm gonna try to do some adjustments before I even put it on camera. And I also noticed that the video was a little off on some hits with the Bandit, so we'll try to get that situated today. So stay tuned. GNSS is already set up. Let me just go ahead and plug it up. All right, YouTube, we got the GNSS set up. We're gonna hit drag. I mean, we're not even dragging, we're tracking it. Start, stop, read. You got 1 mile. Track, start. Let's do it. I do have it on the ramp right now, so it's not gonna 58 miles an hour. Alright, let's track, start. Let me just do something real quick. I took it off of the ramp right now. Much better with the foams on there compared to the rubber tires. I did get to pull it full throttle, 63. Not bad. 676 feet. Let's track that one more time. If I could get into it earlier, it could probably go faster. It's smooth for 6S. What happened there? What happened there, y'all? Something locked up on me. ESC ain't hot, nothing hot. I don't know what happened. Motor ain't hot. Let's try to unplug it and plug it back in. Might be the ESC, to be honest with you. I might have to switch it out and put another. Why every time I come out with this car? Ah, that is so funny. Alright, YouTube, so we got on that run before the system shut off 64, which ain't bad. So I know the ESC was already bad before. It's not hot, nothing's hot. The ESC was already bad before. I had messed it up when I was running it in SC prep class. So it was good as far as running it and bashing, but it probably just finished taking a crap on me. So I do have an XLX2, which I think is too much for this car, and I have another Mamba Monster 8S. I even have another 6S just like this. So I'll throw one in there, and it's early in the morning. It's supposed to be 90-something degrees, so I came out early to get these runs in. I actually I didn't want to get a hit on it on drag racing, but I would have liked to see if I could have kept the car consistent with the ramp. So just put a ramp in there and just have the car go like at least 3 times to see if it would have stayed consistent, because this could have been a good bracket car. Also, I put this Sky RC gyro in there, and I have it like turned down. Before I used to run this gyro and it used to send the car straight into the wall. Like as soon as it get down and get into speed, it would just shoot left or right. I figured that the gyro would bounce and it would just trigger the wheel. So that's what would happen. So I have it like to the minimum, to where it's barely doing anything. And as you can see, it kept the car straight. So, and that's because I wanted to do the test hits with it. I didn't get that chance, but we'll see what happens. And we'll get back out. But for right now, I'm gonna test the bandit. I'm gonna do some off-camera testing because I would like it to go straight before I actually put it on the camera. And then we'll go from there, so stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so we went home, changed the ESC. I did stay out here and test the bandit, so I will show that at the end. All right, YouTube, I'm not sure how much of that I got, but as I was saying, I charged the batteries. I did run out here with the bandit. Then I went home and did this. So I'm gonna put this first and then put the bandit at the end. So we just got 66. It does have more power with this ESC. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So I'm gonna stop, read, 2 miles an hour. Let's track, start. All right, let's see. A quick little blast. Sound like it hit the road limiter. 68, so it went even faster than it actually did before. So what I want to do right now is get 3 back-to-back passes with a tune in the remote and see if the car stays consistent. So give me a second, let me set it up. All right, YouTube, I did a pull just now with the tune I put in the remote, and it seemed like it held. Like it didn't sound like it was pulling or spinning tires or anything. So this might work. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we're gonna start it. We're just gonna pull. That was a nice hit. I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all, I'm gonna stand up the next time, but let me know what y'all think as far as did you hear spinning? That's what I want to know, if you heard spinning. Read. So we got 240 at 64. Let's see if we can pull that number 2 more times. I'm gonna stand up this time. Alright, start. Let's see what it do. I know I can turn it up more, but remember, I'm trying to see how consistent the car stays. Alright, read. So we got 238 at 64. It's not bad. Let's try that one more time and see what happens. All right. All right, YouTube, start. Let's see. So we got 249. Something happened there. I don't know what happened, but it sounds funny. But let's see what's the fastest we could get it without making it spin. Let's try that. All right, YouTube. We went down on a point and went up on the ramp, so the car will be faster. Let's see how fast it would be. All right. That was too much, huh? I didn't like that. $279 at 51. Yeah, I had to get out of that. Let me test the motor real quick, y'all. This was supposed to be a quick couple hits. The motor's nice and cool, so, and the fan's not even on the ESC. Now, I did have prep on the tires when I first came out here. I don't know if y'all noticed that when I took the body off, but now the prep is gone. So I probably don't have that initial bite like I did before. So the car might be spinning. So let's turn down the point, one on the ramp, and let's see what happens. All right, it's all set up. Let's start and see what happens. So we got a 238 at 64. It's not bad. I mean, if I can make this the 2.2 index, that would be perfect. So what I'm gonna do right now, I tried this ramp already, but I tried it on a faster point. So if you don't know the sand wad, the point is where it's gonna initially start at in the ramp. So right now I'm gonna try a 95, which made me go all crazy before, but I started with an 18 point. So hopefully it stays smoother on the hit. Right now I'm in the 2.2s. On the GNSS, a 238 is in the 2.2s, that's for sure. So if I could keep the car straight there, this might be my 2.2 index car. We'll see. All right. That definitely was faster. I think that was faster. We'll see when it gets back. All right. Read, so 228, 67. So I wonder if I can change the ramp. Would it handle another ramp and get a 221 out of it? It's kind of insane. It's the remote doing all the tuning. So I've done it on the SC, but never on a A47 scale. So I know if I get a better gyro for, just to say, if I was to get the perfect pass gyro, which I heard is great for my infraction, I would be able to use this remote. And I can 9-stage with remote, but also I can 3-stage it. I would just have to change 3 at a time, pretty much. But anyway, let's see if we can get a little faster than that just by changing the ramp. Car felt like it was on this edge right there, but it stayed true. So let's see what happens again. All right, start. Make sure. All right. Started spinning. Once the car starts spinning, it's gonna get out of hand. And it's spinning out there that I can see the tire marks. So what I can do is come down on the point, maybe a little bit. We got 3.0 at 44, so probably get 1 or 2 more hits and call it a wrap. I'm happy with the progress, especially that it's consistent. Unless I throw too much at it. All right, start. I don't know what happened there. It kind of stuttered. All right, the fan came on. I mean, the ESC is hot. Let's check the motor. That was a couple passes back to back to back. The motor is cool. It's the ESC, so let me let the ESC cool down, and then I'll get 1 more hit to see if I can actually get a 2.1 on the GNSS. All right, you two, let's get like 1 more hit in, see what happens. What I'm thinking, if I can Sounds crazy because I'm not trying to make this a drag car, but it's gonna end up turning into one. But if I was to gear this car up and play with the ramp, because the mile an hour is what I need. So in that slow ramp, I'm almost getting to my max speed. So if I was to create more power and do the same ramp, I should drop ET. It's my guess. Next year we might be coming hard in the foam class for sure. For at least 7th, 8th scales. It don't gotta be prep. It could be dry tire, just something different. Back to the roots. All right. I kind of had to drive that. Read 238, and that's because I turned it up a little bit. So see if I can get that 2.2 back and leave it right there. It's my last hit, y'all. I know. Start. I was pulling a little to the left, but I stayed in and then drove it. I might have lost ET because of that, but it didn't spin like how it did before. Alright. Read 238. That was consistent. I'm gonna just leave it alone for today. I'll probably get one more hit, but I'm probably just gonna turn the point up and see what the car does. It's my last hit, y'all. Same ramp, but I'm gonna turn the initial start point up and then go from there. It'll probably be a long video. All right, start. Started floating. Remember, this suspension ain't set up for drag or nothing, so. But it definitely started floating. And that's just with a harder hit off the line. 248 at 57. All right, YouTube. We're gonna leave it like that. We probably just bring it to run it in bracket 2.2 class, 2.2 index. I like the way it's running right now. It's nice and smooth. We'll keep it just like that. All right. Alright, YouTube, believe it or not, my screw that's in there, my cup came loose. So I didn't even have front wheel drive. I don't know what part, when it loosened up, but it is what it is. We go home and tighten it, put some Loctite, get this car ready. We'll probably use this in the 2.2 index. If anybody show for that class, but I'm gonna show y'all the Bandit now. Alright, YouTube, I did my tuning with this off camera, so from what I can see, the car was hitting straight. So let's see what happens. I did adjust the trim right before that hit. 298 at 43. We went down in mile an hour because so the last time out you seen the car, I had it at like a 7.3 FDR. Right now I put it back to like an 8.5. So I can feed it more timing, but I'm not getting it no faster because of the tires. Tires play a big part. So if you look at the SC tires we run with this same setup, the mile an hour is way different compared to what it is now. So it's like you gotta play with gearing to make up for that. So drag, start. Let's see if it at least goes straight down now. It's not set up straight, but it was straight. I even have a 3S. I might try it, see what happens. That was straight, even though the car was pointed in the other direction. I think I need to put a better steering servo in here. Keep the car firm. Read 299.43. We're not that far off. Drag. Try one more. And then I'll probably put a 3S in there. Set the car up straight. Nice and early out. Alright. Start. And this, I believe, is on 100% speed. That's the car coming back. Not too bad. It's leaving straight now, so I would like to put some wider rear tires and see how it handles. But let's just see. Speed is at 14 actually, so I wasn't even coming out at 100. So let's read that. So we got 288 at 43. Let me try one hit on 100, and I'll probably try 3S after this. So drag. This is gonna be on 100. Let's hope the car goes straight still. Let's just hope. And it's gonna be 100 out the door. Alright, start. Make sure the GoPro, everything recording, because yesterday. Alright, 100%. It's going straight, so I think I could put some more power to it. Read. So we got 288 at 43. So it's consistent for sure. Now with two-wheel drive and bracket, it's very, I mean, like with no, it's very sketchy because the car could go left or right at any minute, mess up your time. But let's throw a 3S in here and see what we get with 3S. Alright, YouTube. This is gonna be a 3S hit. I had it on 3S before and I think I broke it. The car went straight right and I didn't let out. So let's see what happens now. I was on 14%. It went pretty much straight. I need a better wheelie bar. That would help. So we 47 at 2.7. So we definitely limited with mile an hour. I only have like 22 degrees in the ESC. So let's turn it up now. That was 10%. Let's see what we do on 100. Start. It's 100%. Read. So 2.6 at 49. I think if I add some more time in it, it'll be fast. But also the shaft on this is a 3.5 shaft. So you know, too much power would make this shaft snap. But right now the car is going straight. I'm happy with that. I wish I could put some more power to it, but I didn't bring the computer, so I can't add no more timing. So let's just get one more hit, because I might go back home, put an ESC in the other car and run it again today. Let's make sure this is straight. Let's just give it the one hand test. See if it's gonna pass. Oh, I would have had to drive it right there. Alright. Start. I feel the car is crooked. Right, read 2.7 at 48. Not bad. car is going straight. I'm happy with that. Now we need to find out a way to put more power, whether it's gearing or timing. But car's hitting nice. Especially, it don't seem like this is on 3S though, but whatever. It don't, not to me anyway. Yeah, that car's hitting straight. I would like to quit the jumping, but that would be the cause of smoother foams on this surface. So just to show you, I'm getting like, I don't know if y'all seen it in the last one when I showed it either, but it's rough. The foam is like rough. You want this to be smooth on the surface you run on. Plus I got an open diff. So pretty good for a car that's I wonder if I put 4S in here. But none of those S's would matter because I really need see, I'm chewing up that spur gear. What I really need is mile per hour, but we're gonna chase that. I don't know if we're gonna chase that with timing or we're gonna have to chase that with gearing, but we'll play with it. If you stayed in the video this long, tell me what you think. Right now I have a 75 tooth spur. I believe that's a 24 tooth pinion. Dude, the motor's hot. Ooh. Do you think I should stay at 64 pitch for one question, or I mean, I'm getting a play in my, I need to fix that, but should I stay at 64 pitch and then try like a 87 or a 90 spur gear? Would that help? It's just asking. I kind of know, but would like a little help there. So, or should I just go to mod 1? Well, I can't with this, but at least I would say 32 pitch. Let me know what y'all think. I'm about to run through this transmission. I'm about to take it apart, put some fluid in the diff, and see why it has play in it. Because the case sometimes wear out. But anyway, I'm gonna order some new foams for this. This car did great, man. All right, thanks. Tune in.